Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Warship Gunner 2 EL2. Last time we did mission 300, which is a big open sea kind of mission with a lot of sailing around, and mission 310, which is a really straightforward fight with our old friend Archaeopteryx. So today we're going to be continuing through all of this stuff. We're going to be looking at mission 320, passing the Strait of Gibraltar. I'm gonna take off that railgun because that railgun is just not very helpful. But before I do that, let's look at some R&D real quick here. Railguns, according to one commenter, let me get his name real quick to give proper credit. Hold on here. I'm getting it. Hang on. It was... let's see. Dickie Rodriguez. He left a comment about multiple railguns still fire one at a time. So therefore, I am less interested in them. Let's see. We have lots of these guys here. Let's just go ahead and do these. I'm just trying anything to get the darn third barrel for my my beloved 61cm guns to show up. Let's see. Nothing fancy there. Launchers? Anything fun in missiles? No. Torpedoes? No. Let's see here. High tech. Railgun. That's still going. This stuff here. Croy laser. I don't know. We'll just nah. Hulls, I'm not worried about right now. Structures, also not worried about right now. Engines, these are all in progress. Systems, I can't imagine there's a whole lot in here. Although these. Okay, well, that's most of our money. Okay, take the railgun off of the battleship because it's not very powerful, not compared to what my 61cm guns can do. Comment from Gungaga, something along the lines of, if auto reload system Gamma existed in real life, that would pretty much be a modern battleship right there. And he's not wrong. That would bring back the reason. That would be a good enough reason to bring back battleships as we once knew them, just big gun-toting ships, and that would be absolutely acceptable if auto reload system Gamma was an actual thing. Because holy crap, does it just melt stuff, or it allows things to be melted by a ton of firepower. Well, I'm thinking about it. If we move these up. And we move these guns up like this, and then we move all of this stuff up. And yeah, there we go. I couldn't help but notice that. I was like, huh, now that we're not using so many big cannons, we should be able to do this, and it worked. So huzzah! Alright, 51 knots. Not bad. Ha 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 ha. I know, I'm not funny. Okay, 320. Let's do this thing. We don't have a lot of cannons on the back, but that's fine. It's pretty rare that we'll be needing to shoot anything directly behind us. Also, we have the SIL lasers, which I'm pretty sure can attack surface targets, and actually, yes, I know they can. We tried them out a little bit last episode, and they did fine. This treasure, I feel like we probably got. Let's destroy it and then launch our helicopter. And launch the helicopter. He'll go straight for that because it's the only crate on the field right now. Let's get the SIL lasers out here so that maybe we can fire at these submarines. Really? Oh, they're not doing much damage either. See, I got rid of the ASROCs because I thought, oh, now we have lasers that can fire at submarines, but maybe that was a bad idea. I need to fix this. There we go. Nope, aim down. Oh, Alaska class. Oh, I don't want to sink it though. Oh, so cool. Oh, my helicopter already got destroyed. Did he get the parts crate? No. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Man, if there's any ship I want them to add to World of Warships, it's the Alaska class. For sure. Just imagine how cool that would be. The Alaska class cruiser, if you don't know, is a heavy cruiser. It's pretty much the heaviest cruiser the U.S. ever designed. It had 12-inch guns and was bigger than a South Dakota class battleship. Well, there's a South Dakota right there, funny enough. It was almost as big as an Iowa class battleship, but it was a cruiser with 12-inch guns. It's absolutely amazing, just crazy. Only 2 of them were built, and they barely saw any service in World War II, and neither of them were preserved as museum ships. But yeah, let's look at this. So did they get that right pretty much? Yeah, you can even in this game, you can tell the Alaska is a little bit longer than the South Dakota. It's amazing how big these ships were. I would assume, like, I don't know for sure, but I would assume that they were built as a cheaper alternative to a battleship, but as something that could still be used for very effective shore bombardment, which is what big guns were really being used for by that point of the war, by the time those were designed and built. Battleships were only being used really to bombard shore bases for landing forces. So, you know, battleships obviously are very large, very expensive to make. If they can put 12-inch guns on something as light as a cruiser, and as fast as a cruiser, and as fuel efficient as a cruiser, relative to a battleship anyways, I mean, why not, right? So I would assume that was the logic behind the design of the Alaska class cruiser. Some people call it a battle cruiser. I don't. I disagree with that because like, I see where people are getting that. You know, it has the big 12-inch guns, and that's more like a battleship armament, except that the reason I argue I wouldn't call it a battle cruiser is because for the time it was designed, a 12-inch gun is no longer really considered... It's not a typical battleship-sized armament. No one was using... Ships designed at that time were not designed with 12-inch guns. Everybody had moved on from that. We were still using battleships with 12-inch guns. Obviously the US was with some of their older battleships, and even Japan was, but it wasn't... Like, newer designs were not using 12-inch guns as battleship-sized guns, and U.S. Navy doctrine even says a light cruiser is anything with 6-inch guns or smaller, and anything between bigger than 6-inch up all the way to 12-inch guns is considered a heavy cruiser. So I wouldn't call it a battle cruiser. I would just call it a very, 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 very heavy cruiser. So there's my, you know, side of the coin on that. And these SIL lasers are not very good at hitting submarines. Well, we're going back to Azerox, but, yeah, wow, alright. I thought I could have some faith in these guys, but I guess not. Yeesh, yeah, that was a little difficult there. Key battleship. Oh, your laser battleship. Stop it. Stop being mean with your lasers. Alaska class cruiser here. There we go. Got him. Also, an interesting arrangement of enemy ships here working together. We've got Japanese ships working with American ships working with... I think those are actually the only 2 nations involved. But still, it's very strange. Especially since the US and Japan are working together with the FF in this particular game, so it makes even less sense. Whatever, it's fine. So it's not a big deal. Oh yeah, someone mentioned as well in regards to my illumination flares comment that the only main armament on the illumination flare ship should be the mysterious gun, and I agree highly. It would be an unstoppable machine of death that would bring great honor to the Halo newbie fleet. It must be the new flagship. It has to be. Once if I remember to build it, which I will try to do. Like I said, I'm gonna be keeping a notepad of stuff to do later on, fun ships to build and so on. I guess the mindset behind these lasers being anti-sub weapons is just throw enough crap at the wall and some of it's gonna stick. Maybe. Possibly some of it might stick. Hit that battleship. Hit that Tone. There we go. I missed the funds crates I was actually turning around for. Let's go engagement mode here. And now that the airbase is destroyed, I will launch my helicopter here, and hopefully he can help us get some of these submarines. Because evidently these lasers are not probably going to get the job done. Oh, well, we did the mission. Let's go back, I suppose. Hang on. Sink 15 enemy submarines. If we can just do that, then we'll call it good. But the SIL laser is not doing so hot here, as you can see. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's get like broadside on. There we go. If you can get broadside on to these enemy submarines, you do a lot better at hitting them. But getting broadside on is kind of the issue now, isn't it? Also, I'm not 100% sure where my helicopter... Oh, there's my helicopter. Are you firing at the submarines? You are, but you're not doing a lot of... Oh, boy. This is going to be fun times for us here, huh? Sink it. Sink it. Sink the submarine. No, you want to. There we go. Got that one. Another funds crate, I guess. Cool. Oh, we got that one too. Alright, 3 more. 3 more and then we can go home. Funds crates and a funds crate and a parts crate. I like it. There's apparently another submarine behind us. Another submarine down. Just 1 more to go now. And hopefully it doesn't take too long. I think 1 more to go. Oh, 2 more to go. Oh, darn it. Misread. Or miscounted, I should say. I've been trying to count, but I guess I just miscounted. I don't even know what I'm firing at anymore. Please, can I just sink you, please? Oh, you're going broadside on? Come on. Oh, lasers. I don't like these lasers. Like, at all. This is, there we go. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this is a future technology that, I would be okay if our military did not invest, time, money, or other resources into, researching. No, we don't need these SIL lasers. We're fine here, really. It's all good. We don't need them. Get this funds crate and then we'll call it good. There we go. Okay, withdraw.
Now, let's leave the area.
Okay, there we go. We got most stuff destroyed, but I think there was 1 or 2 submarines left. 280,000 funds. That's a lot. Small battleship as a whole for the S rank. Some U.S. bridges, it looks like. Flag, rubber ducks. Yeah, a lot of U.S. bridges there, so that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Yes, please. And there we go. Alrighty, let's go. Before I forget, I really want to get rid of those still lasers, because boy, oh boy, was that more difficult than it needed to be. Alright, let's get rid of those and never use them ever again. Alright, so we have our main cannons back on here now. Let's go ahead and grab our Azrocs again. Here we go. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and stick all these back on here. Like so. In between the battleship guns. That's probably enough. And then this was a RAM missile launcher. Might as well go ahead and get it back, I suppose. Just put it down here, I guess. There we go. Alright, now that that's done and redesigned and back to a design that I like with, you know, Azrocs and stuff. Okay, R&D, because we have a lot of money now. Artillery, anything fun in here? No. None of this stuff is really ready to go yet. Yeah, the prototype tree is the one that has the AGS guns. I'm absolutely sure this is the tree that has the AGS guns in it, but I don't know why they're not showing up. Missiles, anything fun here? Not really. Torpedoes? No, it doesn't look like it. High tech. Magnetic is still going. Plasma is still going. Optical. I mean, not really. Not right now. Hull structure, engine systems. Engines. Yeah, they're all still going. Systems. No. Well, hang on. No, just let them finish. Any of this stuff in here? Not really. Guess we could go ahead and get that. Let's see. Someone asked about Enigma Tech Tau and how it's probably just like an Aegis system with a bigger square. Probably, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Alrighty. Well, mission 330. Whoopsies. Let's go ahead and do this. To battle. Yes. Now, as they said in the briefing, we do need to minimize civilian casualties, which means not shooting at just everything we see, which also means no using engagement mode, because engagement mode will target everything, including the buildings that are civilian buildings that we don't actually want to target in this particular mission. So we do need to be careful of that. Now, enemy ships we can sink all day long. It's mainly just the civilian buildings that we cannot destroy with reckless abandon. Let's see here. There is the land base there, but that is an EL1 treasure, so I'm not too worried about it now. Oh, there are some submarines scattered about here. Put some chaff grenades real quick here, while all of these enemies fire everything they have at nothing because of chaff grenades. Huzzah! York class cruiser here. There we go. Norfolk. Norfolk. York class again. No, no, no. The ships that are right next to me, please. Play this Warship Gunner 1 style for a second here, since the lock-on and flick mechanic is not cooperating. There we go. Put some Sega illumination flares up just to get any survivors that might be around. There's one submarine there. We'll go ahead and get some ammo. Oh, we were already full on ammo. Well, too late now. Okay. Things to do now. We need to very carefully target the battery and the radar. So let's hit the radar. Good. Now the battery. Good. Okay, very good, very good. Radar, battery. Good. Alright. Oh, lots of submarines over here now. Isn't there... Okay, well there's an airbase there that I want to blow up, and then there's one radar and one battery over there.
Secondary objective added.
Seriously? Seriously. I hit like everything but the radar, which is the very first thing I aimed at. Go figure. One radar installation. Hit it and not the factory next to it. Thank you. There we go. Submarines are scattered here and it's kind of annoying. There is another airfield somewhere. There it is. Let's go ahead and blow that one up too. And we got both of those buildings, but oh well, not too big of a deal because we haven't destroyed a lot of other buildings, so should still be fine. What else? Oh yeah, these guys here, battery, radar.
Secondary objective complete.
Let's see here. Target that radar, please. And then, for the sake of accuracy, we will go down to our CIWS and hit this radar with them. Just like that. There we go. Ta-da! We did it. Yay! Mission accomplished. Back. There are 2 more submarines now. They're both kind of far away. Nope, some enemy reinforcements just showed up as I found this one submarine here. I bet it's that group of battleships that always spawns, isn't it? It appears to be. And as far as I can tell, they're very, very normal battleships compared to what they would be on EL1. So, hooray, I guess? At least they're probably not in much danger of killing us. And they're all grouped up. I can hit so many of them at once with like just a couple salvos. Pretty nice and helpful. Oh, more. Why are there more? There's a lot more too. It's not just a couple more. Oh, and they're all PTs too. This will be really fun. Alright. Well, we get to go sink a whole ton of PT boats now. How many more groups? 4 more groups of PTs, and then we are actually done. Well, hopefully. Assuming nothing else spawns. No. The ship's right in front of me, please. Thank you.
turret damage.
Hello. Thank you for being right behind me. That's very helpful, actually. If you could just convince your friends to come towards me, that would be fantastic, actually. Then I don't have to go to them. Funds crate. And repair kit. And let's see here. Flick, thank you. To the leader. No, game? Seriously? Ay, ay, ay. What else we got here? We got this group of PTs.
Light damage.
Aim at that lead one there and hopefully take him out. Come on, get it. There we go. And wait for it. No, 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 no. Game. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, the ship that is right in front of me, but it was already dead, so it's fine. We're all fine here. Alright, parts. There's not a parts crate over there that I feel obligated to pick up. And for the sake of doing it, we'll go ahead and get that crate as well. And there we go. He has that parts crate. And we are done in this mission, so let's just leave. And as for our rewards, we got everything completed and destroyed, so we got our S rank. 406mm Gatling gun. That's not all that special by this point of the game, though, to be honest. We almost even have those researched, and it's entirely plausible to have those researched by now. Yeah, I remember this mission. Not usually too hard on EL1, but hopefully it's not too much worse on EL2. Interesting little cutscene there, awkward little cutscene there with Braun and the captain on the bridge. Alrighty. Well, all that stuff done. I think we will call that an episode as soon as we finish. There we go. Alrighty. Well, I think we will call that an episode. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Warship Gunner 2 EL2. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.